Alrighty, welcome to Stress Relief Yoga. This class is an active, gentle yoga class. So what you might want to have available is your strap and maybe a block or two if you like using a block. You can have them on either side when we rise up for support. Think of it as a tool. So I do have 2 blocks. And you can also simply get closer to the ground by bending your legs to touch the ground when we need to. We're going to start in child's pose today. So come onto your knees with your hands forward. Press yourself back. You can have your knees widened a bit and you're pressing all the way back, but I want you to stretch your arms forward. If it's comfortable for you, you have your brow or your head on the ground. You can also have them on your block, on your book or a pillow, whatever feels good for you. You can sink all the way to the ground. You can be part way up depending on your knees. Always a choice of making the posture convenient for your body and your mood and where you are right today in this moment. So this is where we're centering in. And you start to breathe here. Quieten your breath, quieten your mind. Let's take some breaths here as we center in. I'm going to count for us, so you're not just watching me silent here. You can use your own count if you don't wish to. So let's start breathing in, and I'm going to count to 5. So breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there. That's that kumbhaka, that period between the inhale and the exhale, that moment of pure bliss. And then release your breath to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start to reach your right hand over to the side. Stay low if you can and put your left hand on top of the right. Hips still face front, but your upper body has now twisted. Opening up the left side of the body. Start to come up onto your knees there. Turn your elbow at a right angle and inch out your left leg. Toes point front. So you're going to press back. As you ease into this position, use your left hand to help you straighten up. Right hand is brought near the knee, but in front, and lift up that left arm. Take it over the ear. And let's just take it around once. And then to the other side. Bring the hand down in front of you and face front. Lift up the right arm and thread it underneath. And then come back up. 2 more times. Under and up. You'll start feeling this in the quads. So we'll do it just one more time, warming up the body. Come under and up. And this time we'll stay there. So it was like a little bit of a mistruth when I said one more, because it's actually this last time. And you're there. Lift this left arm straight up to the sky. Even breath. Bring the left hand down. Come back up. Right hand down and bring the knee in. Let's come back to child's pose. Reaching forward. Spreading the knees a little bit and pressing back. If you can straighten your arms all the way, then do so we get that stretch under the axilla, under the underarm. And start to walk the left over to the left, and the right hand comes on top, and you're twisted now, upper body towards the left. Straighten out the forearm. I'm bringing mine onto my mat. Get that right leg out to the side. And then bring yourself up. With the right arm coming up. And then bring it down. And the left arm is up and threads under. And up 3 times, and the 4th time we stay. And under. Here we're going in to thread the needle, bringing it down, reaching for the foot, come on to the side of your head and side of the shoulder, and take that right arm straight up. Bring the hand down, release the left arm, and pull your knee in. Back to all fours. That's cat-cow here. Inhale the head up, round. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Curl the toes under for the next inhale up. And we'll exhale into downward facing dog. Exhale, lift the knees, press back away from the hands. Bring yourself back down. Inhaling up. Same thing. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhaling up. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Stay here and pedal a little bit. Shake your head, no. And let it go to yes, I love this. Yes, head up and down. And then come back to all fours. Uncurl the toes and step forward with the right. Reach forward, plug the shoulder in, and come up, twisting to the side. Bend at the elbow to touch your ear. Elbow straight up. Curl the toes under and reach that arm up. Bring the hand down. This is where, if you want, you can have your 2 blocks under each hand. You can come to cupcake fingers if you'd like, or keep your hands spread low on the mat. We're just going to shift a little back and forth. Just wakening the fascia, getting a little stretching. Once you're done with that, keep coming forward. Leg can be bent or straight. Your hands are on the ground, and you're lifting up your back leg. Just hip height. Lift it up. Once you've lifted up, rise up off of that thigh. So I'm down here, crunched, pressing into my leg, and I'm rising up. Without raising the leg itself, I'm raising my body. Let's take that right arm out to the side. Bring the hand down, bring the foot down, the knee and the other knee. Taking a breath. Turn sideways. And step forward with the left. Reach forward and up. Curl the toes under and come to your lunge. Bend to touch. And then one hand on either side. And we shift back and forth. Till you come forward. So in order to lift up, we're moving forward. So I might want to move my hands a little in front of the leg, in front of the foot, and lift up, flexing the foot. This is where we come up, like an elevator, like a pump, a pneumatic pump. You're pressing up off of that thigh there. Just hold it hip height. Take the left arm out. And the hand comes down. And let's bring this leg forward for forward fold. And then come to a flat back. So once again, press out, long spine, arms up, and inhale up and down. Again, we'll go down. So inhale. Let's come right through our center. Bend and press down. Inhale up to a flat back. So you can keep your hands on your shins or up here, wherever you're landing, to press out flat back and then rock up on the balls of the feet and press down and come all the way up. And down. Once more. Inhaling up. Exhale, let's come down. Inhale to the flat back, press forward, rock up on the balls of the foot, and come down. Come back up, arms out, and inhale up. And down. Pulling that back. So let's stand for a moment here in mountain pose and just rock a little bit, still back and forth on the feet, securing your place into the earth. Temple Mudra. Fingers come up, pointing up, over to the right. Over to the left. And a little back bend. Open up the arms and bring them in front of you. Press the hands to the right, look to the left. Hands to the left, look to the right. Bring them up. Let's intertwine the fingers. Bring the elbows together and make a figure eight. Stop and go the other way. And notice if it's getting a little easier over time to go first one way and then the other way as you open up a different pathway within the brain. Press together and open the elbows. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let the hands come down. We'll lift up the right knee into stork. Inhale. Exhale into the pose. And place it down. We're testing and finding our balance here so we can move further. Inhale. And exhale. Manage to get in a whole inhale and exhale before putting each foot down. This time we'll stretch out the leg, but we'll hold underneath by intertwining the fingers. So let's inhale, exhale. Hands underneath, supporting, intertwine, and stretch out your leg. Bring it back and release. Twist side to side. And we'll do the second leg. Inhale and exhale. Hands come under, making a little bridge. Rest your thigh on there. Straighten it out. Flex the foot. Bring it back and come down. So next time we're just going to have one hand, the same hand as the leg, under the thigh. Inhale. Exhale. And stretch it out. Bring it in and down. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch it out. In and down. And twist side to side. Inhale up. Take your right leg behind the left and exhale over to the left. Inhale up. Left comes across and twist over. Coming back. Let's take a somatic flow, and that's the flow where your breath and body start to combine and take over the movement. The movement will be the language of your brain. So there doesn't have to be a lot of thinking. It's not a complex sequence that we'll do. I'll show you the first part and then we'll do it together. So we start off in Warrior One. In fact, we can do it together right now. I don't want to waste time like that. So we can just start in our Warrior One. And bring your arms up. Inhale, and then exhale to goalpost arms. Inhale, left arm is going to cross over. It's always good to do a cross body movement. And then inhale your arms up and exhale to Warrior Two. It's the whole first sequence. Inhale up, exhale open. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, cross over, breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Let's take the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Goalpost arms. Now remember to lift the arch in the foot that's the back. Don't roll over. Keep those arches up. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale is the crossover. Inhale. Exhale's Warrior Two. Inhale, Warrior One. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to Warrior Two. Exhale. Last one. Breathing in. And out. And in. And out. we'll add on an exalted warrior and side angle for warrior 2, completing the sequence. So starting again in warrior 1, right foot back, right foot front, left foot back rather, hips are front. Make it a nice deep one now that you know where you're going, what you're doing. And bring the arms up, opening up the chest and heart. Inhale the arms up and exhale them down. Inhale up, exhale across. Inhale and exhale. Reverse. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Once more. Breathing in. And coming. Second side. Left foot front, right foot back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. And step forward. Just release your body. That was calming, clearing your mind. And we'll go into a balance pose. We're going to do Shiva since we haven't done Shiva in a while. We're doing Shiva out of tree. Shiva pose. We're going to take the Prana Mudra, which is the ring and pinky finger and thumb, and the other two are stretched out. Prana is the energy, the internal energy of our body. And we're getting that by connecting the water, fire, and earth together. And also those are the elements of our body, the heat, the fluid, the solid elements. And we're putting them in balance as we do a balance. So we would have this for our Shiva. Left foot is forward. There's a turnout of the right knee, flexing the foot, bending, and the elbows can be down or up. That's our Shiva. Starting with tree pose. So have your left foot down. Let's inhale the arms up. I like to exhale into the pose. That's the calming, that exhale, that sigh. So exhale into your tree. And hold it for your 3 breaths. Take your fingers apart, come into the mudra, into the seal. Elbows down or elbows up. Release into Shiva. And hold this for another inhale and exhale. Straighten, straighten, and bring it back. Remember, you can always hold these poses longer. And if you're watching it later, you can simply stop the video, or your class can end there and holding a pose. You just want to always make sure to get it on both sides so the body is stable, because we're also trying for balance and stability. So let's get that right leg down. Inhale the arms up and exhale into your tree. Now you have a good strong balance. Start to pull those hands apart like a magnet's pulling them together, but you're pulling them apart as the fingers come into your mudra, into your seal. Bend that right leg, bend the left, flex the foot. Keep up the breath. Ready to come out, stretch, and come down. Let's come on back down to the ground. And with or without your strap, let me move my mat a little further back. We're coming onto our backs. So do this one with the strap, bringing your leg up, flexing the foot. If you're using a belt, right hand's on top. Start to open to the right. If you want to release your left, put it on the left hip. And appreciate the stretch, the opening of the leg, the opening of the inguinal area. Release of fascia, tight, gooey fascia. Let's pull it up. Take it a little bit across the midline. Take it up. Release your belt, you're using it. And take your foot around one way and then the other. Bend up the left knee and have that ankle go right below the knee for sciatic stretch. Reach in and pull it into you. I've heard and I've seen, some people, this is very uncomfortable. So if it is, simply keep your foot down and keep the knee out to the side, and you're getting a lot of the benefit of the pose. Otherwise, let's pull in to the chest. Now, once you're here, you've got your fingers intertwined and you're pressing in, but I don't want this to be a passive stretch. So I want you to be pushing. See, I'm pushing my thigh against my fingers as if I can break them apart, but I'm not allowing my fingers to break apart. It's an isometric or static movement, meaning the joints are staying where they are, everything's staying, but the muscle is pushing against. And this is what we're doing with our pose today. And then you can stop that hard stretch against it and lift up the left leg. And then put it back down on the ground. Put your elbows on either side of your body. Both hands are open. You're feeling an energy between the two hands. And lift up your right leg. walk this foot in as close to your butt cheek as comfortable, and we're going to raise up 8 times. So pressing up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down, open the arms to the side, and let both knees fall to the right, and you look to the left. And then let's bring them up, and we'll do the other leg, the left leg. So I'm doing this one without the strap. You can still use the strap. And I'm lifting it up, flexing it, taking it over to the left. Keep the right leg, the standing leg, active by flexing the foot as if you're standing. Remember, each stretch, each release releases enzymes that help reduce the inflammation within the body, reducing the stress within the body. Lift that leg up. It's harder without the belt. Come a little bit across the midline. And then take it up and rotate your ankle one way and then the other. Bring up that right foot and cross over for your sciatic stretch. Reaching under, intertwine the fingers, pull it into the chest. Flex the feet and then activate the muscle by pressing against your fingers. The back of the thigh is pressing. This is a very active pose with minimal movement. Release that pressure, straighten up the right leg, and then bend it, bringing it down, straighten up the left. Hands on either side of the ribs, elbows, forearms. Feel that energy between your two hands. Imagine a ball. Both hands are pressing on the ball, but you can't squeeze the ball. It's harder. So your hands are on either side, pressing, and then we'll lift up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down, open the arms and let both knees fall to the left, maybe look to the right. And then bring your knees up and let's roll up to seated. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Bring the hands into yourself. Reach out to others. Open up, expanding. Finding the energy of and beyond yourself. And exhale it down. Once more. Taking it in. Loving the self. Sharing that love. Expanding. so much out there. Lifting up beyond ourselves. And then pull it down. Relax your hands down and let's have the chin go to the chest. And then stretch the front of the throat by bending the head back. Right ear to right shoulder. And left to left. Taking a spinal twist. Inhale up. Twist to the right. Left hand on the knee, right hand behind. Press up as if you're going to rise up off this mat. And then turn your head to look the other way. And let your gaze only look to the right. Come back front and inhale up. Up off the mat, lengthen and release. Look over your left shoulder. Turn the head for the right. Eyes only to the left. And come front. Inside leg outside. Find that place right between your two sits bones for this cellular breath. And I want you to count the seconds and see if it's at least 10 seconds that maybe you can hold your breath. And we can count them by 1001, 1002, 1003, like that. I'll still be blabbing away, but you'll be counting. So first bring your arms up and then stretch them back. Bringing them up again. This is our inhale. Keep holding the breath as you open. Lock it in. Thumbs down. Come behind. Keep your breath going. Pull that belly button in and up, engaging the abdominal lock. Start to bend forward. Engage the pelvic lock, and that includes the glutes and the Kegel muscles. So everything is tightened there. As you bring your head down towards the ground, arms can be up or stay down. Your choice. Finally, let a little sip out. Another. All ears out, and you've come up. Inhale up to your ears and exhale down. Hands on the shoulders, and let's loop around once. And then loop around the other way. Stretch that arm out and take your head over to the left. Grow tall and fold. Coming up. Reach out. Take your head over to the right. You feel the line here? You feel the opening in the neck? Reach up tall towards the ceiling. Left hand can come out, and we're opening up every rib on the right side as you come over. You can have your block here to make it into an easier or more comfortable stretch. So there I can just relax into it, whatever height is good for you. And bring yourself up. Arms back, arms front, and back. Front releasing. Let's take the knees up and just go side to side. If you want, you're ready to roll back to Shavasana, or we're just ready to lift these legs up, stretching out. Let's bring them in and take them down, forward fold, and come on to your backs, relaxing every part of your body. The mind is a part of the body, and that's relaxed too. The eyelids are soft and relaxed. The jaw is softened by separating the teeth. The hips are relaxed by allowing the feet to open and the leg to follow suit. So the knee is directly there over the toes. Fingers are open. The belly is rising and falling with the breath. Cheeks are soft. Thighs are soft. Calves rest easily on the floor. No pain in the back. Simply a rising and falling of the breath. And then take a longer inhale and a deeper exhale, and touch the thumb to the tips of each of your fingers. But then this time, take your thumb to your fourth finger and to your pinky finger, stretching out the two others. So we're in the prana mudra again, balancing everything inside and reigniting our energy to continue the day. Stay in the mudra as you bring your knees up. And we'll turn to the left side. And now you can release your fingers as you come into that fetal position of every fetus the world over. We're no different in our beginnings. Every innocent fetal position, and that's what we're mimicking in, because we're about to start fresh, a new day, new experiences, letting go of anything we don't need in the past. Start to raise yourself up. Bringing your hands in, pressing firmly. Once again, acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge others. Open up as wide as you can to receive, and inhale your arms up to something greater beyond ourselves, and then exhale down. From the divine in me to the divine in you. Thank you for sharing your practice, your time, your space, your energy. Namaste. Have a great rest of your day. I know you will.